Well, as difficult as Fontaine was, I still managed to solo it. Well, mostly. There's one particular boss that caused her a bit of trouble, but you can blame it. You can fight against yourself, and that's the only boss that she lost to. Now it's time to move on to Natlan. Oh no, this is one troublesome nation. Hello everyone, I am Tigris, welcome back to my channel. This is part 6 of the Randomized Team Challenge, also known as the Alucino Solo Challenge, because Paimon Plus decided to put Alucino in my randomized team, and as she is my strongest character, this became too easy if I use the entire team. So now it has turned into an Alucino Solo Challenge. The rules! The rules are, if Alucino fails to solo, I have to do a single pull and the rest of the team have to finish the fight. If the entire team wipes, I'll do a 10 pull on the limited banner. Of course, the limited banner of the current phase. This is part 6 and now we are in Natlan. This nation is a honest pain, and I can imagine trying to solo most of the weekly bosses with Alucino alone. So let's see how much I can do with Alucino before I have to resort to using the rest of the team, and whether the team can actually defeat the rest of the bosses. Right now the team consists of Alucino, Furina, Yolan, and Mika. That was the team that Paimon Plus gave me, and that was the team that I ran for the last few nations, so let's get this going. First up is a giant fire dragon, I guess. I can't remember his name. Anyway, for this dragon, I am so lucky that I can cheese through his attack, otherwise Ali would have no chance of soloing this one. The attack of this dragon is so easy to dodge. I didn't bother to dodge the first few because I still have Ali's burst around, and because it's Pyro, it's easy to recharge Ali's burst. Normally for this dragon, the problem lies in the second phase, where you need Hydro to break the egg, or at least another element that can react with Pyro. Ali cannot break the egg, so all she had to do is survive. This dragon is very easy to dodge. Stay under the dragon and he cannot hit you, except for when he wants to break the egg, then dodge away, come back again, then break the egg, and repeat and recycle. He will want himself out, he'll crash after the third egg, and then you get your opportunity to finish him off. Ali only one phase this one. See the HP is so low. It's like missing like 15%. So this dragon wasn't that big of a trouble, other than the fact that I nearly died in the first phase. But that's my fault, I didn't dodge. So that's one down. Next up is the Mountain King. I like this boss. It's tanky. If your character do good damage, you don't have to worry. I normally use this boss to charge Ali's burst. So because he has so much HP, I can just keep striking. And since Ali is Pyro, no treat for this guy. And that fight took less than a minute. Nice to meet you. Bye bye. The next one is this automaton. Why can't I remember their names? I hate this one. The fight took forever. I had to speed up the video by 2 times. Otherwise this video would take up to 5 minutes or so. This fight only took 5 minutes. Don't worry. It's just the fact that Ali cannot climb the pillars and I have to keep dodging it. And the fact that I fought this boss so many times on my second character the last few weeks because I was building Lanyan. Other than that, this boss is not that difficult to beat. Not doing the mechanic makes it so much tankier, so even Ali took a while. And the fact that each of those hits will take Ali's HP down by 30%. Look at that. Just how much damage does this guy do? And he keeps summoning the pillar and I cannot do anything other than to dodge. I hate bosses with high resistance. If you don't do the mechanic, it takes forever. At least this boss is not highly resistant to Pyro. He's just equally resistant to Pyro and a lot of other elements. He's heavily resistant to physical, so this fight only took about 5 minutes. Next up, the Papilla. I remember this one. I remember the name of this flower, at least, because I hate it so much. This boss has been the bane of my abuse cycle for the longest time. Then because I main early and skirt. Marika is there, so she's good for this one. The problem is my Marika don't have her weapon, so the damage is nah. Every time I see this boss in the abyss, I get 2 stars. There is no way for Marika to do enough damage to help me triple star it. That being said, in the open world, this boss is nothing compared to Ali. And next we have another annoying boss. But maining Ali really do help in this case. Without Zhongli shield, it does hurt a bit though. This boss is annoying for anyone other than a pyro character. And look at that hit, I nearly died there. That would be so bad. And worst of all, when I charged, they didn't give me back my infusion. That is so irritating. I thought I died here. I so thought I gonna die here. But I ran like a coward, play around, trying to get back my cooldown. Hurry up already. 3, 2, 1. Okay, time. Let's go. And that's the end of the fight, because she cannot do anything else. Next up is a lava dragon that is weak to pyro and burning. So I'll let you guess how long this fight took. If you guess less than 1 minute, you'll be correct. Because all Ali have to do is infuse, swing, 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 dodge occasionally, swing again, dodge occasionally, burst, and get infusion and keep hitting it over and over again. This boss overhits like a bomb when fighting a pyro DPS. And if you think the damage wasn't impressive earlier, you'll be correct. The damage is impressive after his go down. Next up is the last open world boss of Natlan. I thought I had to run out of the arena for this one, but watch this. I can't believe how much damage Ali is doing to this boss in the open world. I'm not comparing this to the Abyss or any of the domain one, because their HP are ranked up. But for the open world, this is all Ali had to do. He didn't even have a chance to enter the secret phase. It was already dead. Now it's time to move on to the weekly. Now if you're wondering why is the video so long when we're already at the weekly, shouldn't the weeklies take about 10 minutes or so? You'll be correct, the weeklies only took about 10 minutes or so. I decided to do the 2 NodKrai boss. And trust me, those 2 are a pain. This boss was a pain as well as the other weekly. Both of them are troublesome. And spoiler alert, I did not beat both of them. Not at least without dying anyway. This boss causes bleed, and that is the main problem for Ali. Ow, I can't believe I didn't dodge that. This is so bad. Never mind. Yelan, you can play. But between Yelan, Furina, and Mika, this fight was not that difficult. I think Ali didn't even show up again after this. I'm not even gonna bother to dodge this. Mainly because Furina cannot die. Not from this attack anyway. Yeah, it's not a one shot. It's just a very, very high damage attack. When I say high damage, I'm talking like 30,000. So if you have a character with high HP, which this team have 3, you do not have to dodge it. You can also iframe that with your burst. Now watch as Yelan and Furina just finish off this boss. So while they do that, I'm gonna talk about some of the things that are coming out in the channel. Flint Fully video is out. The normal Fully video didn't do as well as I thought it will be, but that's fine. I don't care what view I have at this moment. For those that support me, I'm very happy. For the general views, yeah, I'm fine, I'm okay. At this point, YouTube is not a career for me, it's just a hobby. But it's a hobby that I highly appreciate any views. I do not know how I killed Mika there, but alright, just let him be. As always, I do appreciate every like, every subscribe, and every view that any viewer will give me. Any of your supports are highly welcome, but this is a hobby. It's something I do for fun, and it's something I enjoy, at least giving some people entertainment. Ooh, nice crit, Yolan. Moving on to the second weekly boss. Spoiler alert, I don't think I beat this boss. So you're gonna enjoy a temple at the end because of this one. Anyway, like I said in the last video, I'm going to take 2 weeks off for the team challenge after this. My current idea is to just put a bunch of randomized team. Hopefully all 4 stars this time, because if I'm going to giving me 5 stars, you're gonna see damage like this. Yeah, seeing high damage like this make it kind of boring to make a team challenge anyway. Genshin is a very simple game that with the right elements, the fights turn out really easy. If you want to really mention it, as long as you have 1 cryo and 1 hydro in a team, any boss in this game is beatable. You just have to survive. Which is why my guarantee character team was literally perfect for me, other than the fact that I do not have a DPS. But Zhangli can cover that up. The number of times I nearly died with Ali in this phase is crazy, by the way. Anyway, they gave me Noel, they gave me Barbara, they gave me Kea. This fight was nothing. If they had given me Coley, even the Dendro cube wouldn't have been a problem. It was slow, it was tanky, but other than that, it was an easy thing. This fight only stalled out so long because I was trying to get Ali's burst back. That didn't work. And honestly, I did try my hardest in this round until the fact that 2 of my side characters died and I gave up. There was no way of beating this. I think Furina was the last woman standing here. I tried to freeze the boss using Mika. That didn't work because he can only apply cryo with his E. If it's a 1 tick cryo, that's fine. But that's not how this boss works. I even tried to kill it with RD after I finish off get her burst. That didn't work either. Because without the right support, RD just don't do enough damage fast enough. I feel like I can do it if I try it enough times, but that's not the point of the challenge. If I fail, I fail. I'm not gonna cheat you guys out of a 10 pool. That's not how this challenge works. Bye bye Furina, I'm so sorry girl. Next up, the NodKrai bosses. Oh my, how much I hate this boss. Building Lauma was a nightmare. That's because I use my main team. And in case you guys don't remember, my general team do not have a healer. I have RD. How can I use a healer? My general team consists of RD, Yelan, Raiden, and Zhongli. The main purpose is for Zhongli to keep RD alive, and Yelan and Raiden to boost her as much as possible. It's not as optimal as you think it is, but it's enough to beat every single boss in the game. And almost everything in the game. But the problem with this boss is causes bleed. Can RD still kill it? Yeah, easily. With the right support. So that's another 1 pull. Moving on to Knuckle. I literally just unlocked this boss earlier today. Had my main team fight it once just to learn his attack. And now we're here. So yes, this is the second time I fight this guy. And you know what I'm happy about this guy? Ali can solo it because I can burst as I like. Because once he sign out those little things, I can use those to generate particles. I can break them, or not as fast as I want to, but they are very useful in generating particles for Ali's burst. She got her burst so many times in this fight. I was just amused at how much these little things are actually working out for her. I'm hurting them, yes, but The point is, I don't have to worry because I can get my burst back anytime I want. Just from hitting them. I'm trying to focus on the boss, of course, because the faster we end this, the better. But still, Adi actually have very low regeneration, so this is very helpful. And this will end it. And just like that, we'll finish with Natlan and NodKrai. So how many pulls I owe you guys again? 1 10 pull and 3 single pull. 3 because I do include the one that I die when the entire team wipe. Anyway, here's the wheel. First one is a limited banner. Oh my god, that's on the dot. So then we have standard. Why the wheel spinning so slow? I do not know. Hurry up. And another standard. So there's 2 standard pulls and 11 limited banner pulls. Let's get that out of the way. As you can see, I filmed this yesterday. I just didn't have time to edit it. Chronicle banners. And for standard, my PT is currently at 8. So I don't expect anything out of these 2 pools. If I have a 5 star in these 2 pools, then it's basically back to back. So what's the chance you think I get? As you can see, I got nothing. I got 2 3 stars. So moving on to the limited banner. Now you're thinking the Chronicle banner is here. Don't you want anything? And I have, what is that, 18 PT? That's huge, by the way. The problem is there's nothing I want here. None of the characters and none of the weapons. These 4 are interesting, but they are not my playstyle, so I do not want them. I'm sorry to their mates out there. They just don't play the way I play. Having a R1 Nahida would have been interesting, but all my icons are C0. I want to keep it that way. Even if there is an icon that I want to pull on, it's most likely my Vika. So R1 Lauma, however, give me healing. So I'm going to pull on this banner. That's the one pull. I got nothing. Considering this was 7 PT, I wasn't expecting anything. If I get anything in this 10 pull, it would have been a back-to-back. So I have hardly ever get a back-to-back, so I wasn't hoping. Having a cookie was good. So that's a good take. And if I'm not mistaken, I got someone else that I unfortunately just C6. Hi Barbara. That's C7 Barbara. And that gave me a free pull, which I would not use because I do want higher consolation. And now I have C4 Shinobu. What does C6 do? When Cookie Shinobu take little damage, this instead of damage will not take her down. This effect will automatically trigger when her HP reaches 1 and will trigger once every 60 seconds. When Shinobu's HP drops below 25%, she will gain 150 elementary mastery for 15 seconds. This effect will trigger once every 60 seconds. Oh nice, so she gained elementary mastery every time she nearly dies. That's kinda interesting. I see if I just increase her burst, I guess. Alright, now that's done. Like I mentioned, I'm gonna take 2 weeks off after this because I got no idea what to do next. So for this 2 weeks, it will be mostly the new accounts adventures series and a few other slow shots that I haven't posted yet. I really need to get onto it. I have also haven't attempted the latest imaginary theater. I am so slow. I'm procrastinating. I know. I still have a lot of events. I have 3 accounts to go through. So that's gonna take a while. I want my second account to reach NodKrai before Flint's banner at least, so I can actually do his pulling ritual properly. So I have a very busy 2 weeks ahead of me. I do not have time to do much editing, so that's the reason, I guess. For the next team challenge, however, I think I'm going to do a randomized 4 stars. Preferably using the wheel this time instead of using 5 plus, because 5 plus give me characters that are too strong for this. Instead, I'll spin the wheels 4 times to get 4 random 4 stars. It makes it more interesting. It certainly will make it more challenging, as the word challenge in the team challenge series. But like I say, as long as you have 1 Hydro and 1 Cryo, you can basically beat every boss. Given that the Cryo isn't Mika, he does less Cryo damage than Freminet. Freminet is a physical DPS. Though I don't think Freminet could get to freeze the boss anyway. That's just a larger maybe than Mika is. As always, if you like the video, please like and subscribe. All your like and support are highly appreciated by me. If you have any question, please comment down below. I will answer it immediately or as soon as I can. Even views alone are highly appreciated. They do keep me encouraged to keep making these videos. And now I got to go to work because I am editing this right before I had to leave the house. I'll see you all in 2 weeks. Have a great day, guys. Hope you guys continue to enjoy the videos. And thanks for watching. Bye bye. Alright, I got to go. Ali, please sign me off.